The reference for classwork today involves a popular networking website. In the United States, MySpace and Facebook are considered the two most popular social networking websites. In the United Kingdom, the competition for social networking is between MySpace and Bebo. According to the Nielsen Net Ratings from April 2006, 4% of UK citizens visit MySpace, 3% visit Bebo, and 1% visit both MySpace and Bebo. Today we'll draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the use of social networking sites in the United Kingdom. So we'll start by looking at how many events do we have. One event would be MySpace. The other event is Bebo. So that tells us we need at least two circles for the events. So we'll need to label each circle to describe the events. One is MySpace, and the other event is Bebo. Now, within these circles, we're going to make use of the percentages that are given to us. Going back to the narrative, it says that 4% of UK citizens visit MySpace and 3% visit Bebo. But keep in mind, these percentages are the total within the event. So it might be better for us to look at the next piece of information. 1% visit both MySpace and Bebo. So that word both is a clue that 1% is the intersection. So I know that 1% as a decimal would be 0.01 in the intersection. Next, I'll go back to MySpace. It says 4% of UK citizens visit MySpace. So that means the total for event MySpace needs to be 4. So if I already have 1% accounted for, that leaves 3% or 0.03 remaining for MySpace. In a similar way, we'll look at Bebo. The total is 3%. I already have 1% accounted for, so 3 minus 1 would leave 2% or 0.02 remaining for Bebo. Now think back to the beginning of this chapter. If I have 3%, 1%, and 2%, that does not add up to 100%. This only makes 6%. So I need some other percentage out in the universe. So I'll go and draw the universe with a rectangle, and what's remaining then would be some percentage out in the universe that would represent UK citizens that don't use either MySpace or Bebo. So if we already have 6%, that means 0.94% of UK citizens are not using either one of these social networking sites. So don't forget to include that percentage out in the universe. So we have completed drawing the Venn diagram to illustrate the use of social networking sites. For part B, we want to find the probability that a UK citizen visits either the MySpace or Bebo social networking sites. So the word "or" is a clue. If we're looking for MySpace or Bebo, that means we are looking for the union of those events. So one event is UK citizens visit MySpace, and the other event would be UK citizens visit Bebo. Now that the events have been defined, we can find the probability of A in union with B. A in union with B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus any intersection of A and B. And notice we do have 1% intersection. So what we're actually adding is our probability of A would be 0.04. That was the total for UK citizens visiting MySpace, added to 0.03, which is the total percentage of UK citizens visiting Bebo, minus 0.01, which was the intersection. So we have 0.06, which represents 6% of UK citizens visit either MySpace or Bebo. For part C, it says to use your answer to part B to find the probability that a UK citizen does not visit either social networking site. The word "not" is a clue that we're looking for the complement. So we are actually looking for the complement of part B. If we know how many UK citizens are using these two particular social networking sites, we are looking for the complement of that union. So the probability of A in union with B, but the complement of that. So 1 minus 0.06 would equal 0.94. Notice that this answer is the same percentage that we came up with here in the universe earlier. It is important in this section to remember to subtract any intersection of events so that you are not counting those values twice.